You might think you're lazy, but what if I told you that's not the truth? What if the real reason you hide under the blankets, ignore your study routine, or keep scrolling instead of starting that project isn't that you lack discipline, but something more fundamental? This might just change the way you see yourself and how you live your life. Let's talk about why you procrastinate and why the real way to avoid laziness starts way deeper than you think. If growing into your best version fascinates you and you want to break the cycle of procrastination, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell. You'll never miss strategies and mindset shifts from the Growth Mindset Project. Let's get straight to it. Everyone seems to have days when they just can't bring themselves to do what they know they should. Maybe it's consistent workouts, eating well, staying focused on your goals, or even just getting up with energy in the morning. You tell yourself you're lazy, but I believe laziness is almost never the real problem. The real issue? You're lost. You don't have a clear, compelling vision of your future self, one that's so strong you can actually feel it. That lack of vision means you don't have a destination. Right now, you're at point A, but there's no clear point B. And without direction, taking action every day can feel pointless. Why get out of bed early? Why push through that tough workout or boring study session if you don't know what it's all leading to? So whenever you try to push yourself to do the hard thing, and that little voice says, "Why bother? Just stay comfortable," it's really convincing, because you don't have an answer. The secret to avoid laziness isn't just grinding harder, it's having a clear why that energizes you from the inside out. But here's the thing. If you don't see yourself clearly in that future, if you can't immerse yourself in it with all your senses, it's just a fairy tale. You know, work hard and you can have it all. But do you really believe that's for you? Most people don't. And that's why they fall back into procrastination and call it laziness. Here's what you need to understand. Direction is a human need. It's what creates meaning. If you know who you are aiming to become, every small, hard decision becomes a little bit easier. Struggle, effort, and discomfort make sense when they're taking you somewhere real, somewhere made for you. You're going to have to spend some real time with yourself to get there. Not just thinking about goals you should have, but really connecting with your own unique essence. The stuff that makes you, your energy, your identity. Picture your mind, your body, and your spirit as one of a kind. Your best version doesn't look like anyone else's. It's shaped by the unique frequency only you have. So instead of saying you want to avoid laziness and just pushing harder, try this. Dedicate time to get to know yourself. 30 minutes a day, no screens, no music, no distractions. Silence. Take away the outside noise, and at first your mind will spin like a hamster wheel. But after a while, the dust settles. You discover the real you underneath all the chatter. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried a period of silence or reflection like this? How did it feel? And if this is new for you, do you think you could give it a shot? And if you're getting value, hit that like button to help us reach more people craving growth like you. Now here's why this is so powerful for avoiding laziness. When you deeply feel your own essence, when you know your core identity, everything changes. Suddenly, you understand why you prefer certain clothes, music, or hobbies. You see why some activities make you feel alive and others bore you. And when you look at the external world, you start to notice which things resonate at your frequency and which don't. Think about the brands you know well, like Nike. Even without seeing the logo or the products, you can sense the Nike vibe. That's brand identity. If Nike created a hotel, you could actually picture it in your mind. That's how strong their identity is, and yours can be just as vivid. If you can shape and feel your own identity that strongly, you can start to imagine your point B with confidence and excitement. This is how real vision is built. When you practice tuning into your inner energy and spend time alone, you'll become intimately familiar with your true self. That allows you to map out details of your future that genuinely excite you. How will the best you look, behave, choose friends, pick vacations, approach work, decorate your space? When you align your external choices with your internal identity, every choice feels more meaningful. Now, the next secret: letting yourself repeatedly experience that vision with all your senses. Envision your future self, taste it, smell it, feel it. This is the antidote to that little voice saying, "Stay in bed. Why bother?" Because now you have a potent, deeply personal reason to get up, move, and take action. The only thing that used to keep you stuck is gone. You've got direction and you know exactly why you want to go there. If you're seeing how this could break the cycle of procrastination in your life, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project, and share your thoughts below. Your engagement helps us bring you more tools to help you avoid laziness for good. Let's go even deeper. Once you've settled into a state where your internal identity is clear, decision-making becomes laser sharp. You'll start to notice on a gut level, yes, this fits me. No, this doesn't. That means you'll finally be able to say no to paths, habits, people, and distractions that don't match your identity, and say yes to the ones that fuel the person you're becoming. Motivation becomes a renewable resource. Suddenly, each step you take feels like it's moving you closer to the life you're supposed to be living. I once believed I was a lazy person, unable to stick to routines or focus on goals. The real breakthrough only came when I started spending long, quiet hours understanding who I really was, what made my energy unique, and how that could shape my daily actions. Soon, what used to feel like struggle became flow. The things I used to avoid, like early mornings, healthy eating, or learning things that scared me, started to attract me instead. What could that look like for you? Imagine feeling drawn to doing the work that your better self would do, naturally, easily, every day. Now, avoiding laziness isn't about fighting your impulses. It happens automatically because you know where you're going and you're obsessed with getting there. That's the shift. Laziness is not an enemy, it's a signal. When you feel lazy, ask if you're truly excited about your destination. If you're not, go inside. Spend time in silence with yourself, and your vision will appear. You may even discover that what you thought was a lazy side is actually a wise voice asking for more meaning. So don't judge yourself. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not really lazy. You just need to create a vision that energizes you from the inside out. If you got value from this, check out our other videos on the Growth Mindset Project channel for more actionable strategies just like this. Hit the bell, stay with us, and never stop growing. Your best self is waiting.